Ashland. Emily is not here today.
And I'm Marla, and we want you to mansplain baseball elsewhere.
Emily will be here, or she'll be at the end. She had some stuff to do tonight, so she pre-recorded her stuff, and we're gonna just roll on without her for now. And I am toasting with a Body Armor. Shout out Body Armor, you're the best. Also, I found out this weekend that Body Armor has like Body Armors with caffeine.
Oh.
Haven't tried those yet, but I'm gonna. And I am toasting to the Palm Beach Cardinals, who have a really funny Twitter account, apparently, and made me laugh a lot last week when they had to face Jacob DeGrom.
Dude, I was
a good job.
cracking up.
I guarantee they had to get like tons of follows. It was so funny. Like,
and then some dude was trying to say like, well, the kid should learn, or how about the guys learn to hit a fastball? And the account was like, most of our guys were born after 2002. Kevin or whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah, like, please shut the fuck up.
Like, these kids are like barely out of high school. Calm down.
Exactly. They're not supposed to know how to hit 102.
Yeah, if they can fucking do that, put them in the big right now. Like, craziness. Anyway, I've got vodka mixed with blueberry sparkling water because it's hot as fuck the past few days up here in PA. And even though it's not as humid today, it's been really humid this week and my hair is feeling it. And this isn't really so much a toast. I don't think toast is the right word to use here, but I want to send my thoughts to the family of George Floyd because we're recording on May 25th. 5th? Is that what today is? Today's the 1-year anniversary of the day that he was murdered. So I'm sure today it was supposed to just be a normal day for them, and now it never will be. So not a toast, but I want to send my thoughts to them. And let's keep change happening, guys.
Yes, that was ESPN. I don't know how I came across it. Don't know if I ever could again. But I was on the ESPN app today because I was watching college baseball and somehow ended up on like a video essay. I know the name of it was Just. I know that. I'll find it if I can. But it was like very extremely powerful, and it was about the anniversary of his death and what we've done and what we need to do and all that stuff, and it kind of like what justice means. Anyways, it was very good. I'm gonna try and find it again and see if I can share it because it was really good.
Yeah, I was looking at like the WNBA schedule this past week and I couldn't figure out. I was like, okay, the Lynx played like last Thursday or something. And then I was like, they don't play till this Friday. And it didn't even dawn on me until like yesterday. And I was like, oh shit, that's why they have like 7 or 8 days off in a row. Like they wanted to give all their energy to that. So
yeah. That was cool. And Emily has the kick-ass lady, I suppose. I know there was that. Maybe it's the girl I sent y'all. I can't remember her name now. Or maybe did you send it? The one who did like everything for the WNBA game the other day. She was like the color commentator, the play-by-play, like all the things.
Sloan Martin? Yeah. Sloan Martin. She did the play-by-play. I can't even say it, so good for her. Play-by-play, color, host halftime, do sideline interviews, all by herself in the WNBA game that was 4 days ago, and that was between the Storm and the Lynx. So, and I don't want to talk about that game, so. But yeah, that was crazy awesome. So good for Sloan Martin. That was pretty awesome. Kick ass. I mean, I can't even imagine doing all that shit.
I can't imagine doing, honestly, one of those things, to be real frank. So, definitely not all of them. Did you have anybody mansplain to you this week, or were you lucky?
I kind of did. I want to talk about 2 different things, actually, because I was told by one guy, not technically a mansplain, because this guy is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about everything. But I was told by him that this has to be Dansby's last year at the Braves because we can't put up with his nonsense anymore, I think, or something like that. So,
sure.
Yeah. All right, buddy. That's fine. And this wasn't to me, but I saw this one guy who, if I can find the tweet, said, I have it here somewhere. I know I do. Hold, please. Semi-professional podcaster. I swear to God, my phone is losing screenshots because I earlier today was looking for a screenshot and it disappeared. I don't know what the hell.
Apple does hate us,
It
so
literally,
that wouldn't surprise me at all.
like, literally does. Anyway, I can't find it right now, but the gist of it was this guy said that he doesn't want to listen to women commentate on sports because their voices are too
Oh
shrill.
my God, I saw
And
this guy.
he said to the woman that he was responding to, he's like, your husband thinks the same thing. He just doesn't say it because you'll nag him. And I was like,
Yes, I saw
so
that
many
guy.
ways
Like,
to be
holy
wrong in
shit,
one
shut the
tweet
fuck up.
is honestly impressive. And I was like, first of all, this guy could listen to me commentate a game. Not a shrill voice over here, buddy. So don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're just listening to children. Have you thought about that? Maybe get off those.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. I will say the Twitter gods did do something good because he got ratioed to like Helen back. So that was nice at least.
We came together as a Twitter
Like, because
community. It's awesome.
somebody sent it, and I think when I saw it, it was like 3 likes and like 400 quote tweets or
Yeah.
something. Like, holy
And
shit.
there was a bunch of memes in the comments under it, like if this meme gets more likes than the OP, the original tweet is trash and stuff. There was tons of that, and they all had more likes. So
That's hilarious.
it was, yeah.
Well, I had one because I remember. Oh, what was that guy telling me? Oh my God, I text y'all about it now. I definitely didn't screenshot it, so I don't remember. But I had some mansplaining this week, but it was nothing too bad. I feel like most everybody kind of stays away from us, but like you said, I see it on.
Yeah.
I'm aware for others now. I'm like you're being an asshole to not me, but
Yeah.
it
But I
still
will call you
counts.
on it.
It still counts. I'm gonna still count it.
Yeah, I think we've gotten kind of a bit of a reputation because we really don't get it as much as we used to. Gosh, I'm trying to find. It was funny too. Damn it.
I know. I don't remember what the hell I said, but
Oh, the guy that wanted to get rid of, or said we wanted to get rid of LaRussa. Was it about that?
oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, that was like, oh God. So he was like, we want to get rid of y'all want to get rid of LaRussa, but you don't realize that he knows how to teach hitters how to hit, but hitters don't know how to hit now, so you need him in the game. So be careful what you wish for. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually, yeah, sure. I guess he's a career like 199 hitter, by the way. Yes, I understand he has 3 World Series rings. He also won the year I was born, bro. The year I was born.
Well, that was
So
like
like
just yesterday, so.
yeah, yeah, sure. Like, oh, I don't know. That was bad. And I also had another one a couple of days later, but I don't even remember what it was about now. I blocked it out because it was one of those like, I know you're not like actually saying these words.
It's like, no, I didn't just read
We're
that.
just gonna ride right by this. Anyways, speaking of unbelievable things, we have had a couple of unbelievable injuries. Broke his hand because he punched the bench wall. I'm pretty sure it was a bench. Somebody
Yeah.
did say a wall, but I think Snicker said it was the dugout
I think
bench.
wall was the initial thing, and then it came out that it was a
Yeah.
bench.
Yes. And then today, to bring it back to the whole league, we learned that Zach Plesac broke his hand, or not his hand, his thumb, taking off his shirt somehow.
Yeah,
Aggressively taking off his shirt. It got caught in a chair.
In the locker room.
I don't know. I'd like to see the video.
Yeah.
I'd like
Apparently
to see the
in the
video.
locker room, not like anywhere else.
Yeah.
How one does that, I don't know. I've had really dumb injuries in my life. I've hurt myself several times doing the stupidest shit. The worst injury that I had that was the dumbest is when I was 10, and it's still embarrassing, so that tells you how bad it is. I was playing pretend, and we were running around, and I ran, and I jumped over my couch, and I fell over the back of the couch and landed on between my ring finger and my pinky finger, and my pinky finger went, bah! And it to this day is bent a little bit the wrong way. So that was pretty dumb. That was the first time I broke a bone. So that's probably the dumbest way I've ever injured myself. I also don't throw a ball for a living, so yeah, I've hit things in frustration before. Not people, things in frustration before. Mostly not people. They're fun. But I also don't use, typing, but like I'm fine with,
Yeah.
just come on. It's the I'm like, can we maybe regulate our emotions a little bit? A little bit. I don't know what the police thing was. They haven't said, like, was he angrily ripping off his shirt? Like, what was he hulking out?
Like, we did. I don't know what the aggression was towards. Was it like, yay, I just did so good, let me rip off my shirt because I'm a badass?
Jump around.
Like, no, I need details though. I need to understand how it happened. I need someone to interview him and ask how it happened soon, very soon. And I hope it's like
video of what happened.
That I also didn't see if it was in like his throwing hand or his other hand. I didn't catch that part. And I also hope it's like a easy, no big deal break, not like you gotta have surgery to fix the break. Because I kind of would not mind Zach Plesac being a Brave at the deadline. So can you fix your finger, please? Thank you. Also, around the league, Cody Bellinger is rehabbing. He's in Oklahoma and he's hitting home runs like fucking crazy. So that should be really fun when he comes back. I don't know when they're gonna activate him. I've seen like people on Twitter say a few different things, but he should definitely be back by the time the Dodgers come to Atlanta next weekend. So that should be fun. San Diego is like on fucking fire. They have the best record in major leagues right now. They were doing even better. They had a 9-game winning streak, but they lost yesterday. So the longest winning streak in Major League Baseball right now is the Rays, and they have 11, and they're 30-19. So they've got the second best record.
Manny Machado also busted out that necklace thing.
Oh, the swag chains. And then everybody fought about if the Dodgers, not the Dodgers, sorry, guys, if the Padres or the Rockies had the swag chain first, and then whose was better. And we don't actually care, honestly, guys. But
maybe they should mud wrestle for it or something.
Maybe. Apparently, the Padres one is like actual metal and like from some jeweler. And the Rockies one is like most definitely from Party City.
I definitely thought it was like cardboard. So
yeah, for sure. But apparently it's some jeweler that like does a lot of work for Manny Machado made this thing. It weighs like 6 pounds. It's like a big deal. Apparently. There was more no-hitters this week. Who cares? There's like a no-hitter every other day. So tired. Seriously. Oh, Bryce Harper's hurt.
Yeah, and Girardi covered it up.
He's not hurt.
But okay. The tweet said like he said that he covered it up or didn't disclose it, I guess, because it gave him a competitive advantage. And people are mad about it, but I'm like, he's not obligated to, and it is an advantage as long as you're not keeping your guys in and exacerbating their injuries and, something like that. Like if Bryce was like, no, I'm fine, I want to go in, then whatever. Not a Girardi stan or anything, but I don't think he was nefarious. I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as what it was made out to be, personally. Let's see. Oh, Brian Anderson for the Marlins, he's hurt. DeGrom is back. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Vladdy is doing amazing. He's giving Ronnie a run for his money for home runs, so I'd like him to keep doing amazing, but like a little less amazing.
They both
'Cause I
have
want
15
Ronnie
right
to be-
now. They're tied for the top.
Yes. Yes.
So,
I
your girl
want
knows how to
Ronnie to
pick
hit
teams.
one tonight.
Yes.
That way he'll
Riley
be ahead.
also needs
But
to
like
get
Vladdy can be like right there. He can be right there. But
Do you remember,
just second.
I guess it was 2 years ago when they faced off in the home run derby. Oh God, that was so much fun. Let's do that again.
And was it their round that went like they tied twice? Was it? I know Vladdy had two rounds with somebody where like they tied and then they tied again. And then I'm pretty sure it was him and Ronnie. And then Vladdy finally won and went home.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was insane. The Twins fucking suck right now.
So bad.
Like
I think I chose them to be like first or second in that division. And I mean, it's only May, caveat, but it is also almost June. So
yeah. And they do
ish way through the season, give or take. So
yeah, I don't remember who they're playing right now, but I want to say it's like the Orioles and maybe the Tigers. That seems wrong. I don't know. They're playing two teams like back to back right now. I heard it on Talking Baseball. I should have paid closer attention, but it was like they played the Orioles and somebody and the Orioles and somebody back to back to back. So like they could go on like a run and it kind of be okay if if they win like 10 of those games, it gets them almost back to 500. So if they do that, then maybe that like gives them some life. But it's Baltimore, Kansas City, Baltimore, Kansas City. So if they go on a run and beat all those guys, like win like not a majority, but like 98% of those games, they could be at a little bit 500. Maybe it lights a fire under them. Maybe they like are the best team since May 27th or something. But
all they have to do is be perfect. It's fine.
If not, I don't know. They might be done.
I was looking to see if they play the Pirates at all again this season, and it does not look like they do. So, because they already played them at the end of April. So, good luck. I guess that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Twins, but it's bless their heart.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my updates from around the league. That's the stuff that like stuck out in my head this week. Again, we're not going to really talk about no hitters again because we fucking talking about them at nauseum. And there's really nothing more to say other than juice the balls. And I don't want to see a no hitter every night. So,
the athletics people are going to Portland to check out that area.
I think I saw that like today or yesterday or was on. Yeah, they're going to force Oakland to do something. Or, I guess not. But, like, they're not going to just be like, yeah, we're going to look. Like, they're actually going and visiting places and doing things. Like,
I feel like every time a team either upgrades their stadium or moves, we have the same conversation that these taxpayers are footing the bill and that it's not right and blah, 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 blah. But nothing ever gets done. So, like...
yeah.
Maybe Oakland could be the change. Maybe those hard and fast California natives could put their foot down. I don't know. But it's all fucking screwy.
Yeah. So, anyway, speaking of the Twins in the AL, how did the Blue Jays do?
Well, not fucking great. Not at all. They have lost 6 in a row.
Lightly.
Yeah. After winning all 3 against the Braves, they won the series against the Phillies. And they won the first game against Boston on the 18th and have not won a game since then. It has been a week. They're playing the Yankees tonight. It's not looking great. But who knows? Crazier things.
I did see somebody that was tweeting like, I really don't like that the Blue Jays have lost all these games before coming to Yankee Stadium because they're gonna be like pissed. And
I mean, if
maybe that'll do something.
maybe they have a fire lit under their ass. They're only 5.5 games back, so it's not like totally insurmountable. And if they go and sweep a series, they can be right there in the thick of things again. But the AL East is just fucking, it's hot and heavy right now. Like they're killing each other a lot like the NL East. So Toronto's in 4th place after like a week or two ago being in 1st. So, but maybe things will get better soon. I hope. They did just call up. I don't know if he's the top prospect, number 5, Alek Manoah, and so hopefully he can, be a fresh face on the mound and do something. Like something needs to get him going. I don't know, because they were doing so well. Maybe they have just hit a rut. That happens. Teams go through.
I mean, it is just May.
Yeah,
like it's not.
Let's do it now rather than in September. So I'm not down too bad, but it's just kind of funny at this point. Just like last night, they were like, oh yeah, they lost again because of, and it was in like 10 innings, I think, yesterday. So it's just like, of course, just gonna turn that off. So yeah, I don't have a lot of specific updates this week because it all made me sad, but we're gonna be positive for the upcoming week. Because after the Yankees series,
there you go. You got that out of your system, and here we go. Did y'all have
our sad boy hours? We had a what?
Now we're good. Did y'all have an off day yesterday, or did y'all play yesterday?
No, we played Tampa Bay yesterday. So they haven't had an off day since the 17th.
The week starts today.
Next Monday.
Okay. Yeah. The week starts today.
We play the Yankees
for us,
and then Cleveland. So maybe it can turn around. Maybe the Yankees are tired.
Maybe. The Astros had an off day yesterday, and it was much needed. Their week wasn't. No, it was kind of horrible. I was gonna say it wasn't horrible. They won 2 games out of 5. So I mean, not great. They lost to Oakland on Tuesday, 6-5. They won 8-1 on Wednesday, and they won 8-4 on Thursday, and then they promptly got swept by the fucking Texas Rangers.
Down bad, man.
I don't really know.
Was down bad.
It was so like.
And now they're playing the
what are we doing? There are a couple of bright spots. That game on Wednesday that we did win against Oakland, Greinke pitched. He went 8 innings, only gave up 1 run, had 8 Ks. Jose Altuve is currently at a 17-game winning streak. Hopefully that gets extended to 18 games today. He's going to be facing Clayton Kershaw, so we'll see. And that's his longest hitting streak since 2017 when he won the MVP. So that's good. That's a bright spot. Kyle Tucker is still doing pretty well. Lance McCullers is still doing pretty well. He went 5 innings and gave up 3 runs. So like that's not great, but it's been worse. And this year I've noticed him like it's kind of like Smiley has been for us. It's either like great or like
yeah.
I kind of don't love watching this actually. So I mean, whatever. Anything can happen. In their game on Sunday, Kyle Tucker stole a base, which was like really cool. But then he also got picked off at first later in the game. So trying to steal a base. So you gotta clean that up, man. You gotta clean that up. Their biggest problem this week was leaving runners in scoring position, like stranding guys all over the field the whole game. One game it was like they were 1 for 10. with runners in scoring position. Another one that was like 2 for 14. Like, it was atrocious. It was atrocious. So we have to do better with that. And it's not going to be very easy because we have 2 games against the Dodgers today and tomorrow. Then we have an off day on Thursday. And then we play San Diego for 3. And then we play Boston for 4.
Yikes.
So.
And San Diego has that 6-pound chain, if you haven't heard. So.
Yeah. I mean, San Diego might possibly still be on fire by then. And I mean, Boston's still really good. They're still like what, 28-19 or something. So
well, don't worry, because the Braves are going to deflate Boston, and they're just going to lose for a few weeks. So don't worry, they'll be all right. Just going to get stopped. Listen, believe. All right, we're manifesting.
We're going to try that. Also, quick Braves sneak in here update. Marcell Ozuna just either dislocated or broke his finger.
Oh, well, you know what?
So,
I'm still going to manifest good things.
But the Braves are winning. So.
Oh, and Vladdy hit another homer, so we get another point today in the homer draft.
Woo!
So, glass half full, vodka half full.
We're gonna manifest right now that it's a dislocated finger, not a broken finger. It's a dislocated finger. And they're just gonna pop that thing back in. He's gonna take a few days off. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Hopefully, that's what we're gonna say. Anyways, moving on because we don't want to dwell on sad things. Emily is going to do our random rule. I'll put that in here at the end. And that's kind of all we have for this week. Next week, we should be back to a normal schedule. We're planning on recording on Monday of next week, on Memorial Day of next week. So it'll be out on Tuesday. Schedules get super crazy in the summer because of holidays, and work is insane for me right now. And I know y'all are really busy with work too. And then vacation season's coming up soon. Like, I know Emily's about to go to the beach. I go to the beach in a couple of weeks. It's gonna get crazy, but we're here and we're still doing it. We just might be in pieces at times, like today, but it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, and you're doing your thing on Instagram. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yes. Okay, so the SEC baseball tournament is this weekend, or this week. Starts today and it runs through Sunday. And I am doing like previews of each day on Instagram. Just kind of going over the teams and who I think is going to win. Basically, I'm just like betting myself. Let's see, 1-1 so far today because Alabama fucking won somehow. But anyway, stupid. So I'm doing that, and I'm going to try and do that for like regionals and super regionals. And for those, I won't be so SEC biased because I'll have to talk about other teams. But right now, I don't care about your conference tournament. I'm sorry. I'm only talking about the SEC. But if you care about SEC baseball, you should check them out.
Yeah. I have no idea what Penn State's baseball is doing at all. So Big Ten baseball is just not it's just not the same level.
I don't think they're actually even having a tournament.
I don't think they do, but I know like they I don't know
like
if their
they
seasons
normally
are done,
do,
but I know they were just playing like recently.
Yeah, no, I think it's a couple of, I think Big Ten's one of them because there's a couple of conferences that aren't doing their conference tournaments because of COVID and stuff. Yeah. So they're just automatically sending their like top 4 teams or whatever to NCAA stuff. So that's probably what they're doing too. Hey, it's okay. So Auburn's playing today. They made it in the tournament by the skin of their teeth, and they will probably lose today. So.
Oh, the Crosscutters won against the State College Spikes last night in the MLB Draft League debut, which is cool because the Cutters usually
that's cool.
Don't win, especially against the Spikes because they're usually a lot better than us. It was like, I forget the score. I think it was like 6-5. So that's awesome. And I saw on their Twitter today that tonight's game is sold out. If you're ever in Williamsport, guys, please go to a Cutters game if it's during the summer. If you're there for like Little League or something, it's a beautiful venue. It's like amazing. And the team's really cool. The people that like run the team and stuff are all really cool. In between inning events, like the games and stuff that they have people play, don't know if they're doing right now because of COVID, but are usually awesome to witness and participate in. They have like sumo wrestling and they race like condiments and stuff. It's fun. It's minor league baseball, which we
There you
love.
go.
So
Speaking of minor league baseball, really quickly, I don't know a whole lot about this game. I actually heard it on another podcast today. But the Birmingham Barons, they opened, what was that last week? Was last week May the 4th? Fuck. No, 2 weeks ago. I
yeah,
don't know what day it is.
I
Anyway,
think today's 25th, right? We said
um,
that. Yes,
today's
today's
the
25th.
25th. It was last week sometime. Whatever. That's what's important. Last
My
week at
mistake.
some point, the Birmingham Barons walked 13 people in one inning.
Wow. They should have just turned around
Let
that
me say
game.
that again.
Disrespectful of the other team to take those walks. They should have been swinging
It
back,
really is. It really is. And the Barons are an affiliate of the White Sox, so somebody better ask Tony how he feels.
Oh my god.
So that's good. I haven't gone to watch them yet this year because the day I had tickets got rained out. I haven't moved them. I haven't rescheduled. Whatever. We haven't been yet. So I'm not sure how fun it's going to be. Although I do think I would enjoy watching somebody walk 14 or 13 batters in an inning. That would be fun, I think, actually. So
That would be definitely interesting.
we'll see how that goes.
Wow.
The Braves come to town at the end of June. Actually, like 1 month from today, they come into town on the 25th of June. So we'll see how the Rome Braves do against the Birmingham Barons. Maybe they'll walk 14 Braves and break the record.
That would be interesting.
All right, I think that's pretty much everything we got. This will be up tomorrow. Like I said, next week we should be back on our regular schedule. Hockey's going up tomorrow because we're trying to keep it as updated as possible with playoffs.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Hey y'all, I recorded my part a little bit separate this week just because we all have a lot to do and it's been pretty much hell trying to figure out a time when all three of us can get together. So episode 60, yay, we're recording on May 25th, which is National Wine Day. So, goodbye. This week's kick-ass lady is Sloan Martin. On May 20th, she was a one-woman show doing play-by-play, color commentating, hosting the halftime show, and doing sideline interviews all by herself in the WNBA game between the Seattle Storm and the Minnesota Lynx, which was on MBE TV. So shout out to Sloan. She did play basketball at Division III St. John Fisher College, which is in New York. She was a radio anchor and reporter at WCCO in Minneapolis prior to being hired as the radio voice of the Lynx. One interesting thing I learned was the Lynx is the only WNBA team to do full radio broadcast for home and away games. So her job's like twice as hard as every other radio announcer for WNBA team. And also a little bit of radio history. Was in 2019. She became the first woman to call the Minnesota State High School boys hockey tournament, which, if you know anything about Minnesota and hockey, it is pure insanity. So shout out to Sloan Martin, literally doing it all during that game and showing women in sports don't just have to work harder, they excel at it. So awesome for Sloan. Some Braves updates from the past little bit over a week since we recorded. May 17th, Noah punched the dugout, so he's out for a few months. I guess he was mad about being removed from the game. Technically he's on the 10-day IL, but Bowman said a couple months. So Jesse Biddle got DFA'd, so we all know Ashland's really sad about that. And Jacob Webb hit Kevin Millar in the head with a 94-mile-per-hour fastball, which did not look good. Jacob was visibly stricken after the game, or after he did that, which, I mean, is understandable. Anyway, when Snicker decided to put him back in is also questionable, but we're not getting into that right now. The next day, May 18th, Kevin Pillar's back in the ballpark, which was nice to see that. Tommy Hunter, who is 34 years old, finally got his first big league hit. So, I mean, that was kind of nice to see. It would be nice if we had won the game. Riley homered for the second time in 2 days. Freddie homered. Ozuna probably has one of the funnier moments of the game because he broke his bat hitting a single, and he still did a bat flip with just the handle. So that was kind of funny. And then, of course, Will Smith came in relief, and Nito hit a 2-out home run against him, so the Mets. On the 19th, we, had a lead. Then the Mets got the lead off our bullpen because it's horrible. Then Baby Contreras got us tied at 8, and Acuna hit his very first walk-off home run to get us the win. So that was exciting. On May 20th, we lost to the Pirates 6-4, and Smiley did really good until he didn't, but at least he's doing good at some point now. Dansby is hot. I think he heard the trash talk, and he adjusted accordingly. Baby Contreras is also very good at hitting, and the bullpen still sucks. And that's when Snicker decided to put Jacob Webb in, and I wouldn't have chosen a high leverage moment to put in a player who just hit somebody in the face with a basketball. That's just what I wouldn't have done. But Snicker did do it. So we lost. Anyway, Friday we beat the Pirates 20-1. So that's nice. We had 41 at-bats, 20 hits, and 20 runs. Acuna, Albies, Ozuna, Swanson, and Adrianza all got home runs, and Riley got 2 of them. There's not much else to say about that game except it was a home run derby for us and the Pirates sucked. On Saturday, we beat the Pirates 6-1 with Acuna getting another home run, and Albies got 2 that game, which is exciting because Albies is my favorite. And Bryce Wilson got hit on the thumb in his first at-bat, but then he pitched 6.2 innings, only allowing 5 hits with 1 run scored, which was a home run by Perez in the third, and he only threw 2 walks. Sorry if you hear some grumbling. I'm dog sitting, and they've decided to play right beside me. Sunday, May 23rd, we beat the Pirates again, 7-1, so we took the series 3-1. Riley got 2 homers in that game. Swanson hit a home run, and Freed dealt 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks. So, 2020 Mansplain is back. On May 22nd, we received right-handed pitcher Jan Lopez from the Diamondbacks, which a little trivia is when they were both farmhands, he hit Dansby in the head with the pitch, like in the face. Jacob Webb finally got sent down to AAA. Sorry, this is not Jacob Webb hate podcast, but also kind of is. And Austin Riley was named the NL Player of the Week because I can't do math with my math pod, but it seems like he hit about 762 home runs last week alone. So good job, Austin Riley. I also heard us saying, yeah, he's just about average. Decided to line us up. My Tigers won. Apparently deleted all my notes that I wrote about them. But they. Anyway, whatever. Last week, Spencer Turnbull got a no-hitter against the Mariners, and the Tigers ended up sweeping that series. So it was their second sweep in like 8 days. It's awesome. They won against the Royals this weekend, but lost 2, of course, and then they had yesterday, Monday, they lost to the Indians from Cleveland. So they're really close to 20 wins, which doesn't sound exciting, but it's exciting for me. Casey Mize is doing really, really well. And so it's exciting to watch him. Wilson Ramos, our catcher, came back from the IL and then went back on it. So, but we have Jake Rogers is doing really good, and he catches mice. They work together a lot in the minors, I guess. And then Eric Haas came up and was actually put in the outfield and hit 2 home runs and got shut out by Spencer Turnbull. No, he didn't. He hit in our first win at the Mariners, the 4-1. So, he's a hitting machine. He's a good catcher. So I don't feel too worried about that. Plus the Tigers, Hinch moves everyone around like all the time. So I know in the minor descriptions you'll see like people are outfielders or infielders. You don't see specific positions, and Hinch seems to have be doing that at a major league level. But they're almost to 20 wins, which is more than most people thought they'd be at this point in the year. So good job for Tigers. And my random rule for the week for y'all is a designated hitter, like Pablo Sandoval is tonight, hitting in the 7th spot against the Boston Red Sox, is specifically prohibited from sitting in the bullpen unless they are acting as the bullpen catcher. So I don't know if you want to go out there and visit, Will Smith and tell him to be more consistent. Pablo could not do that tonight. So anyway, I hope that helps, and we will see you next Tuesday. Bye, y'all.